My blog is looking at the question of Lent. Today's Ash Wednesday, and all through Lent we shall be thinking about those things that have been celebrated, considered and prayerfully thought about through hundreds of years. Lent begins a long time ago, and it's been running in many ways in many different traditions across the world. The dates we're taking are what we know as the Western period of Lent. And Lent's a good time. A lot of people think about Lent as just giving things up. Lent is more than that. It's a real season of preparation. Wesley Mission is an organisation that is involved in so much work in our community. But we're also a Christian church. At the heart of all that we do, we want to celebrate those things that make us who we are. And if you like, the period of Lent gives us opportunity to reflect very much on those things that are important to us as we prepare for Easter. Easter is that time when we celebrate the new life of Christ, but in the season that precedes it, for 40 days prior to Holy Week, we know what it is to recollect those things that were important in the ministry of Jesus, the things that built up to eventually the point where he knew what it was to make that journey into Jerusalem to suffer and die for us. So Lent is more than giving up chocolate. It's more than just something that people in one particular part of the church do. This isn't belonging to one part. Lent isn't Catholic or Protestant. It doesn't belong to one part of the church. It's for all Christian people to consider very carefully what it meant that Jesus Christ should become part of our humanity and journey on the way of the cross. Now, at Wesley Mission, we celebrate it in many ways, but one of the ways in which we help to make that journey real is by offering thoughts, reflections, readings, considerations through the season, and you can log on to make sure that you're part of receiving those regular emails, regular updates of what we're about. And then I hope you'll join with us when it comes to the very height of the season, and I'll be back to say more about that when we get to Easter itself. But God bless you on your journey through this marvellous season of Lent.